Let's go. And hello, everyone. Welcome back to Skyllian Rogues Tales from Home Paragon Loss. We got
Excellent.
almost everybody today. Unfortunately, Crit could not come. He is dying. Not literally. He's just got through some surgery stuff. So, we only got the four of us, and since we start late, we're gonna skip the whole Lost in the Moment, and we're gonna immediately start with last session. So, last session, you guys finished investigating an abandoned house and then began following Bree's gut feeling. Approaching your destination, you guys discover a section of the city center that hosts rows and rows of religious buildings from the various religions of home. And at the end of the path, you guys discover the Temple of Shepa, or at least you think it is, because it was just covered with entrails and telltale sign that the cultist group has been making their home inside that building. You guys managed to sneak past a group of undead-like creatures swarming around the building, but upon getting inside, you guys discovered some members of the cult praying. No discussion was needed as you guys immediately rush in and make quick work of them and the undeads that were guarding the area. And finally, as you guys look around the room, you guys discovered a trap door that you unlocked after a series of dispel magics that leads deeper into the temple underground. So, right now, you guys sit in the Temple of Shepa that's been desecrated by the cultists of Merileth. You would be able to see the flesh growing on the floors and walls, sourcing from the hole that you had just uncovered. Looking inside, you only see stone steps that lead to a blood smelling room filled with old crates and religious iconography that's been taken over by the flesh creeps thing. If I recall, you guys wanted to take a short rest as well, so if you haven't already, go ahead and roll your dice.
Short rest. Ah, I guess I
Uh,
did short rest.
It looks like we
I,
did 2 weeks ago.
and yet you still at like half health.
I'm out of hit dice. Thank you.
Yikes!
Oof.
Oof, indeed. So you guys are standing around of the trapdoor, looking inside. You see stone staircases that lead downward. All around the staircase and also the lip of that trapdoor hole, it's just covered with that flesh, pulsating flesh entity. And looking inside, it leads over to a small room, maybe about 10 foot by 10 foot. And along the walls, you see kind of like crates, some kind of like old papers. You can see some painting that's been hidden in the back behind some crates. It's some kind of storeroom at the very least. What do you guys want to do?
Painting and crates.
I'm sorry?
Oh, we saw painting and crates.
Yeah, just a bunch of different stuff. Things that people would stow away in the storeroom, unwanted, unused.
What's the painting like?
You go down underground?
That's the only way to go, right? There's nothing else up here.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
before we enter, oh, okay.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
I wanted to ask, um, we we entered the before we entered the chapel or like whatever temple proper. There were two adjacent rooms which we figured those other creatures that supported the evil statue came out of. Correct, DM? You want to show us?
Yes. They
Yeah.
can bring you to the.
Did we not? Did we not destroy it?
No, you haven't even checked in the room. You just took a short rest for a bit, keeping an eye on that.
Did I took a short rest? I
If you haven't,
did.
you can do it now.
No, I did. But why am I stopping at 32? Why did I use it?
Yeah, I'm out of hit dice. Like,
Why out of hit
We
dice?
don't,
Is that why?
we don't have a lot.
I have.
guess we short rested beforehand.
Uh, yeah. Nice. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I was referring to the rooms here. I don't want to peer in from the top view, but it looks very not welcoming. The looks of it.
Oh, we haven't checked the room to the left and right, right?
No, you have not.
Let's check it.
All right. You want to check the room on the left or on the right first?
Right.
So all
Right.
of you go down. You make your way down here, in hopes to check out what's the room on the right. It's all about. I'm gonna
Now.
do something which will cause the room to refresh. Second.
Why don't leave without me?
You.
My God, my eyes.
Oh, okay.
Entering that room on the right there, you try to push the door. You are unable to open it. Seems like the door is indeed locked. But just from rattling the door, you would notice a piece of kind of like bone start to slide from under the door.
From under it, you
Yeah,
said? Yeah.
yeah, from
Oh,
under the door.
Piece of bone under the door.
That is right. Like small bone chip.
Well, like chips, not like whole fingers or anything.
No, just small bone. I don't think you can fit a finger under the door. Just small bone, kind of like something broken bone or some just small chip of it gets knocked out of the door when you rattle the door.
But it's not. Door is not coming loose.
No, the door is locked.
Well, Delilah.
locked as in nudge or
The door's locked. Kunci. You
okay.
can't open it.
All right. All right. No, I was just confirming if it's like if it's something is blocking the bottom. Okay. Okay then.
You're our resident lock picker.
Am I? All right. By Fontaine's outside.
I'm gonna
Sir, I guess.
stand a few ways back.
All
Perhaps over
right.
here.
Do we have any health potions left? I'm just really just checking. Just checking, you know. No health
Uh,
potions.
I have nothing on me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to attempt to open the door again.
Go ahead. Roll dexterity thieves tool check.
My page is blank? Question mark.
I'm sorry.
My page is blank. I don't know for what reason.
Your character sheet is blank.
Yes.
Refresh the page. When in doubt, refresh the page. But you're
I don't think. Am I proficient?
You're not proficient in thieves tool, so it'll just
Yeah.
be a +2.
Ooh, this is taking longer than I expected. Refreshing it. Okay. DM, I think like you can just roll for me. I bet this is taking a bit longer than it needs to.
Or roll in Discord. That's
Yeah.
an option.
All right. What's the command again? Is this Ava or
Slash roll.
Maria? Okay. There you go. Oh, okay.
All right. So you tried jiggling with the lock a little bit, fiddling with it. I just realized, do you even have these tools?
Actually, no. I have alchemist tools at the least. I don't think I have these tools.
Alright.
Never
So
mind.
you try with your dagger, try prodding it, try to jiggle it, try to do something. But of course,
Yeah,
the
just
door does
realizing,
not
why am I
budge.
doing this? Yeah. Yep. Master lockpicker. I am not. The Fontaine would probably be better at me at this than me at this.
After you're done jiggling.
Down the door.
Sorry, Bree?
Could we just bust down the door?
Ooh,
I mean-
sounds like my kind of style.
Immediately, Astrid approach. You see the door would definitely is designed to open towards you, not away from you. So it's gonna be slightly harder to kick it down, but we'll see. Go ahead. Roll strength check for me.
Go for the
Hmm.
hinges.
What if I stand
Guidance.
back and use the chain gauntlet to rip it open?
Given that it's attached to a building, most probably you will be pulled to the door rather than the other way around. Actually, you know what? Go ahead, roll strength check for me. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, like pull it off its hinges.
Yeah, yeah. See, like you try to dig your feet in, try to avoid being pulled. So go ahead.
Right. Guidance.
1d4.
Okay.
Nice.
We do not need that guidance.
23. Astrid, you kind of like hook yourself into the flesh. Your leg gonna dig in a little bit, and you throw the javelin in your gauntlet towards the door. And as it tries to reel you in, you hold yourself in place, kind of like taking advantage of the flesh that's growing around your feet. At this point, try to pull and pull. You hear a loud creak, and then the door just rips off its hinges, splinters and wood flies all over the place, followed by just a clattering of bones as you see a pile of bones just roll out of the room, revealing inside the floor level, instead of being filled with flesh like your side, it is just filled to the brim with bones.
Ooh.
So what's in it?
Yeah.
It's nothing but bones. Like bare bones, and I'm not talking about, nothing in there. It's just all bone.
That's not creepy at all.
And as Jack, you kind of walk around, try to peer inside the room, you would see one of those statues of the elven goddess made with gore and flesh at the very end of that room filled with bones. Surprisingly, no shades or cultist is running out from it towards you right now. But you figured you shouldn't let it stand, given what it can do.
Yeah.
Hello, it's fire!
Yep. Should
And
we break that down?
Yes.
We know it acts as a conduit, so yes, better than just leaving it up there.
Yeah. I'll go in there to tear it down, but I just want to preference say this beforehand. If there is something hiding in these bones, I'm gonna kill it.
By all
Fair enough.
means.
Okay.
Maybe
Yes.
to bypass the bones and just
Yeah.
use the gauntlet. Hook it to that thing.
I could try.
Hook it to the stay at you.
Yeah. Just barely take a step into the room
Mm-hmm.
and use my chain gauntlet to try and destroy it.
You throw that javelin out from your hand. Go ahead, roll to hit.
Gauntlet.
Natural 20 as your javelin
Nice.
sticks through the statue's head, and as you reel it in, the entire statue just collapses forward, falling apart onto the floor, blood and gore spattering into the bones and walls, and you have in your hand a head of an elven woman. Seems like a wood elf, maybe died probably like several months ago. It's not smelling nice right now.
Just
Like
gonna,
that.
as soon as it lands in my hands, cat-like reflexes just huck it off of me like the.
As it falls into the floor next to you.
Yeah, you can see like my tail's straight up in the air, my ears are flattened back, just disgusted. Just gonna walk out of the room now.
Astrid walks out, the gauntlet looking worse for wear, covered with gore and all that, but for the most part, oh good. You have the door on the left as well. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, if there's one here, it stands to reason probably the other one has one as well.
So you
Alright.
go through the same process. Astrid, you knock the door down once more. More bones in that room, and Astrid, you see the same statue on the other side, which you make quick work with your gauntlet, pulling the thing down, causing the statue to collapse on the ground as well. Hopefully, no longer working like the other side of the room. Seeming like you're safe for now. What do you guys want to do?
Is there an upstairs?
You don't see any
Or more rooms?
staircases. From where you are right now, there's outside, of course. But looking inside the room when you were walking around, there is a trap door that leads downstairs. But other than that, you don't seem to see any staircases that leads upwards. To be fair, even from the outside, you don't see a second floor. Seems like it just has a tall ceiling, which fits what you see here.
There's nowhere to go but down, right?
Yep.
Are you
Seems
ready
like
to go down?
The trap door?
Because I remember this is our deduction. There is something down there that is growing these lumps of flesh, right?
Mhm.
And they were
Yeah.
sealing the trap door using the magic circle.
We didn't get a look at the runes, did we? Before we
We did.
oh,
We dispelled
did
them.
we? Yeah, but did we know what the purpose of the runes?
No one could decipher
To
it.
to keep the trapdoor shut, because once we dispel them, the trapdoor can be opened.
Okay, I guess yeah. Since we're nothing left to do, I guess yeah. Just are we ready to venture down? Are we confident? I think is more or less what I'm asking here.
Sure.
Hey, if anything goes bad, we can just run outside, right?
Assuming it doesn't close on the back.
Do you want to like leave something to keep the trapdoor from closing completely? Like a plank or something?
Oh,
Or you could
maybe
remove said trapdoor.
Yeah, let's
Sure.
pull out the hinges, right?
yeah. All
Yeah.
right.
But before that, did we inspect this guy anyway?
Only Delilah
No.
kind of check some body parts, and that's it.
Okay.
It's very trapped. So, like if you could see through it without cutting open the body, there may be some sort of sacrifices or clues as to what they were doing with it. I don't know. Just be
It's kind
careful.
of still breathing, right?
No, it is
No,
not
there's a
breathing.
beating heart. There's
Yeah,
a
it is
beating
correct.
heart.
There is a
Or
beating heart.
brain? I forgot
Beating
which.
brain.
Heart or brain? Yeah, a brain or a heart.
You look in the torso. Let me double check real quick. City Center, Church of Shepa. If I recall correctly, you looked at the lower
It's a Shepa!
body and you found a brain in its in the lower half of the body.
Okay. Well
Yeah,
then.
so not
We're
the
going
good.
to my church. We should make them pay.
For the renovations that they made.
Yeah, and renovate it back. Well,
Yeah,
let's venture down. If we took off
yeah.
the
That's
door,
yep.
All right. So you leave the body behind, and all of you make your way towards the trapdoor and begin walking inside. Can I get a marching order, please? Who's going in first?
Hmm.
I will go first.
Okay. Bree
I'm gonna go
first.
first.
Okay.
You know, just in case there's something down there that could hurt us.
All right. Astrid first. This order correct? Jack last.
Yeah.
All
What
right.
works for
I'll
me?
be last.
All right. So, Astrid, you see the staircase. It makes its way down. And you lead the party, make your way down the staircase into the room. Each step, you hear the squelching of the flesh underneath your boots. Sometimes spurts of blood, basically, as you break a blood vessel or something, a capillary, causing your boots to be stained with it. But regardless, you push onwards. Push forward, arrive at that room downstairs, and the only exit that you can see is this archway that leads to a kind of like a corridor a little bit, and then to a very dark room. As you guys, now that you guys are in this room, what do you guys do? Just bring you back here. Now that you're here,
We have light.
not yet, but you have the ability to cast light.
All of us.
Yeah, we do have light. I casted light right before the fight.
Oh, okay then. So in that case,
Yeah,
with
but
your
it's been
light,
an hour.
oh, it
I
is
mean,
true.
I
I
mean,
You'll
you
have
can.
to
can't
you'll
do
have to
it. You
recast
turn
it.
it on
So you
again.
cast it
Yeah,
again.
I can recast it. Yeah.
I can cast light
Alright.
too.
You cast light, illuminating this room around you, and you do see that this place is. It's not quite a storeroom now that you have it a look. You can see that there are decorative tables on either side of the room. The foot of the table have this flesh kind of growing up it several inches. You see there are like crates of old stuff. They're definitely like haven't been used in a long time. But you can see that the items inside seem to be important. You see some old books. You see some scrolls that you feel may break to the touch. You see some reliquaries, alm boxes, candelabras, things that you would use for a religious ritual.
Do we notice? So from the top to the bottom, can we trail the source of the mold? the flesh mold?
The source of the flesh seems to be coming from that door that I mentioned that is not in the direction. It's over here. Can I draw it? Yeah, over there.
Raw. Raw.
Drawing it here. Let me
It's
put.
just a small box.
Yep, it is. It's not to scale, obviously, but yes, that's
Okay.
what that's it, the room you're in is basically just a small box.
Small box with a
Mhm.
door.
Yep, the door that leads
Oh.
somewhere. Then there's a staircase over here. If I can draw it.
Very, very, very lovely. That we're in an enclosed space with one method of exit and entry.
Yep.
Oh.
So with your
Open the
light,
door.
it spills out that archway. The archway kind of goes on just a little bit. It goes on just one sec. It goes on just for a little bit, and then you can see that it leads to a large open room. The light that you have that's illuminating, you can see that the floor is some kind of marble, but you can see that there are blood stains, dried blood on the floor. But from how much the light is illuminating right now, you would be able to see that there is some kind of painting or like pattern that's being carved on the floor, which is rarely done in a normal, boring place. So this place must have had some significance to the people who built it. From where you are, you would be able to see some sofas, broken down as it may. You'll be able to see some broken vases, dried plants. But yeah, there's not much you can garner until you move into the next room.
Okay. No, because you said there were like something written on the floor. That was the rune.
No. There's something written on the floor is in the next room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you see something over in this room. You're not quite sure what it is, but it's some kind of pattern being carved or used, kind of like the marble colors. They colored the marble such that is showing a pattern. But your light does not illuminate the entire thing, so you're gonna have to move into the next room to see.
Move in.
All of you
Oh man.
make your way through that hallway and arrive at, now that your light's over here but your dark vision's the one that has it, would extend even further. You realize that the room that you are in is surprisingly tall, maybe about 20 foot high, with arches on the ceilings, with paintings of some kind of angelic being watching over you. The floor, that imagery that you saw just now, is actually a kind of like a painting of a female goddess, you assume, the representation of probably Shepa, the owners of this church. However, you can see that the painting has
Yes.
been desecrated, as you see blood is smeared across the eyes. You can see the there are blood being smeared near where her arm is, to make that depiction of a what do you call, of a the shawl that you would usually see Merileth wears, but they just smeared blood on the painting to make it look like it's Merileth, basically.
Oh my god.
So are we talking about like a mural, Da Vinci style mural, or are we talking like
The top, the top
artistic invert?
the top is Da Vinci
Hmm?
style mural, the one on the ceiling, on the
Okay.
archways and everything. The floor is more like, how stained glass, the stained glass imagery of like Jesus or something like that. But instead of
Ah.
stained glass, it's stained marble on the floor, and then someone
Oh.
smeared blood on top of it to modify the image that's being shown. From here, you can see the flesh on the floor is less sparse, but it's more like because the flesh does not cover the image of Shepa slash Meroleth there, but the flesh seems to be purposefully letting that image of Meroleth be revealed on the floor. Like this flesh has its kind of thought or something to make sure that image is being shown. You can see that as you look deeper and deeper into the room, you see the flesh gets a little bit thicker and thicker and thicker until it gets outside of your dark vision range and you do not see anymore. What you do see, however, on the left side is a double door right over. Sorry, left side. Yeah, left side, you see a double door right over here. That's not a door. Where's the door?
Dude, look at you drawing the map. It's
Yeah,
live.
I know.
Live map. bro.
All right, so you see this double door right over here. And you would be able to see an archway to your right that leads to a corridor that just goes straight onwards. You see that through this corridor there are like doors on either end, but you're not sure what they are. The one thing that catches your eye is this sparkle, like a almost like pink colored fireflies hovering on the floor, a small portion at the center of that hallway. So which direction do you want to lead to?
The big colored fireflies.
Pink colored fireflies would be over here.
I would just, since we're uncharted territory, DM,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to take very keen notice if, since we had difficulty with the flesh earlier,
Mm-hmm.
if it sort of reacts into any way, or like you said, it either grows more timid or more like rabbit in
Mm-hmm.
its movement. Just keen observation on that. Just like focused on that right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys want to do?
I look at Bree. Hey Bree, do you wanna try and clean that mural of your god over there? Your goddess?
There's flesh on it, right? The living flesh.
The living flesh is actually avoiding that mural.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't have water though. Oh, wait. I do have one holy water. I have
Oh,
holy water.
Whoa, wait. How difficult is it to make holy water? I'm just trying to recall.
I don't think you should, wash floors with holy water.
No, I'm just sprinkle it a little bit, you know?
Hmm.
How do you take care? I don't
Do
have
do holy do holy water is good. Is good to clean blood stains
You can go ahead or religion
or
check for me.
let me check. I'm not that religious.
Sounds about right.
25.
It's religious
Yep.
water, so it'll clean everything, right? So
Yep.
it
When you
cleans the
put soap on
undead, it cleans
water,
blood, it cleans your sins, all that.
makes sense.
I'll just sprinkle it a little bit, see what happens.
Alright. Bree, you sprinkle the holy water onto the floor a little bit. The water kind of gets sprayed onto the face of Shepa slash Maraleth over there, almost like reactivating the dried blood that was smeared across the eyes or the face of this creature. The blood the blood
Wait,
and water begins to mix a little bit. Yeah.
I'm gonna also pray
Mm-hmm.
to as I sprinkle the holy water, just a quick prayer, so that Shepa would aid in restoring at least part of her temple.
As
Aid
you
my efforts in restoring some of her temple.
Alright. You sprinkle water a little bit, sprinkle water some more. You uh, pray and ask for Shepa's guidance in your endeavor to free this temple so that you can give it to its rightful owners.
Yeah.
What are the words you use?
Oh no. No. What do you mean by words? Like,
What do you say? What do you think when you do the sprinkling?
um, uh, I don't know.
ChatGPT.
That's a bit words, you know, you don't pray in public.
Yeah, but what is the word that runs through your head as you're doing this?
Um, why you put me on the spot like this? So then, I guess I would probably say something like, "Oh, Shepa, um, aid me in my effort in this small effort to restore your good name, and uh, and this church back to you, and perhaps we can." Grow this church to its restore the church to its former glory together.
Together.
Yeah.
How do it? I didn't even get to do ChatGPT, so I just pulled that out my ass.
That's really good
you
prayer.
you think of that as you sprinkle the water onto the blood smear, and then you hear a reply. That is a strange prayer.
Oh,
Are you
oh no.
are you people from the outside? You hear a voice ringing in all of your heads.
Sheba,
Oh.
Sheba, is that
My God,
you?
Bree, no, Bree, no.
No,
I
Bree,
don't
okay.
worship Shepa, no.
I I
No, this
only
is
I
wrong,
only
Bree.
prayed once.
All five of you suddenly hear this voice coming from inside your heads, basically. As you hear, no, don't be alarmed. I'm, I'm a priest here.
Sheba? Oh,
I, I,
oh, okay.
I've been waiting for people to come over, and I heard your prayer, and wondering if you can help me. I've been
Are you
trapped down here in the catacombs for a long while now. I don't know how long. I've been asking for help as much as I can, and I felt your presence. I thought I'd reach out.
are you a fellow worshiper of Sheba?
Of course, my name is Uni.
Uni. Um, can I invite?
Sure, insight with disadvantage. What are you trying to figure out?
Oh, honey, please do.
Basically, if there is a kind of desperate tenor in the voice, more so like how do I say it? Basically, I do want to know if it's genuine or sincere, especially when they talk about Shepa, you know?
Sure, go ahead.
Like, is there a similar um how you say exuberance? No, that's not it. Oh, happiness when I say Shepa, you know what I mean?
Mhm. Go ahead.
No!
11. You don't sense exuberance, you don't sense joy. The one thing that you're very clear is you sense tiredness. You do sense uh, a little bit of joy upon hearing that you guys are there. And he goes, if you're able, I'm down in the catacombs and I'll need your help. If you're able travelers, please come down here.
I mean, of course we come and help. I just, how do you worship Shepa? How do you know about Shepa in the first place?
I've been here. Uh I'm sorry. I've been here since uh,
Oh no, I would know.
I've
Um,
and it just stops.
No.
Oh
oh no,
no,
You
I
still
oh
have a
no.
there?
feeling this is another Ashta case.
Yeah, DM. We all heard that, right? So
All
could
of you heard
could
it.
I make an insight check on like the are they making this up?
Sure, insight check. Go ahead.
or or wait,
Disadvantage.
no.
Yeah, with disadvantage as well.
How about sure. I was gonna ask Bree to be like ask them to like recite a tenant of Shepa, maybe it could prove
15.
I mean,
something.
You
Oh wait,
definitely
sorry,
I
that
wouldn't know.
that was yeah.
I don't know what's the tenet of Shepa.
her guidance is just her dreams. Um,
Yeah.
you would know that you have a sense of urgency in his voice that you feel that Bree might have missed. You don't get a sense that he's lying or anything, so that's good, maybe.
So I get I at least notice they're desperate
Yeah,
in the
for sure.
very least. Gotcha. Desperate doesn't mean good in any sort of status of
Yep.
friend or foe. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna ask Bree very calmly. Are you learned in Shepa's teachings, or do you just follow her fate? General question.
Um, I know as much as I know. I don't know if I know all there is to know. I only had one teacher who taught me for
Mhm.
one day, and then she
Oh,
died. So all I have are dreams.
okay. That's nothing we could go off. But it's
I
whatever.
am a baby cleric. I have no idea what's up. Okay, is that what you want
It's
to
fine.
hear?
No, I.
So,
Okay,
how are you
I'm
dealing with
lost for
this?
words. How are we dealing with this?
Maybe I mean maybe he's trapped down there. We could just peek in and like see what's up.
What I want to
Like,
know is how is he or she, is the
he?
voice male or female voice?
It sounds a little bit androgynous, but leaning towards male.
What I want to know is how he's, speaking to our minds instead of heads.
I mean, you can do it.
Yes, I can do it, but does that mean he's the same as me?
Maybe.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, do it. Hey, you there? Are you the same as me? Can you speak to, with your mind?
You
The
wait for a
casuality.
response, but after about 30 seconds, none seem to return.
Hmm. I'll just have to find him first, right? And then I can ask him again.
Yeah.
Possibly.
All right, let's go find this guy.
All right. Where are you headed? You want to push deeper into the room, head towards that hallway with the pink fireflies, or go to the closed double
Good.
door?
Okay. What's up with the pink fireflies? Like, what are fireflies are not normally pink, are they?
No, fireflies are not normally pink.
Is there any specific symbolism with big fireflies, like a fairy tale or folklore?
Go ahead, roll me fairy tale folklore. That'll be history. Go ahead.
Can I guidance myself?
Sure.
Yeah.
13. You try to parse this firefly thing through kind of like your knowledge of history. These kind of like nature stuff, they could be either two things. Either some natural spirit is trying to kind of like guide you somewhere or something, or most likely it's some fey bullshit.
Aww. Oh, okay. This
What do
is a
you mean?
totally different
Aw,
force. This is a different type of. Mm,
I've
don't
never
like
met
dealing with
Faye.
Fae. I've heard creepy tales is the best or the most I'd wanna like talk about it.
So, what do you guys do?
Mm,
Mhm.
We go in deeper.
Yeah,
Yes.
to the catacombs. Ooh, but the big fireflies though, it's so pink.
All
I
right.
think I have one of those in my bag.
It's not actual fireflies yet. It's just from this distance. It looks like fireflies. You don't actually know what it
Oh,
is.
can we sneak
Uh,
up then just to see what it is?
Sure.
Let's
All
take
of
a
you,
cheeky look.
you guys sneak in closer a little bit. Try to see what you can see from there. And you move in closer, you are able to see that there is this hallway in particular is significantly different compared to the rest of the place that you've seen so far. There's no blood splatter, no signs of desecration or anything like that. In fact, this particular hallway almost looks like a window to the past. It feels like this
Whoa!
particular area is untouched.
oh
And
No,
no.
when you get
no
in,
Nope.
fleshy floor.
no fleshy floor, no blood splatter, no signs of struggle or anything like that. There is a table on the side with a flower pot. The flower has wilted, but it's there. You see that there is a long carpet that stretches to the end of the hallway. It's dusty, it's old, but it's not like being messed around by any means. It looks like what you would see at a hotel. It looks like that. And then you see the fireflies that are on the floor. It's not fireflies. It's more like minuscule orbs of light that's just continuously dancing in kind of like a random circular pattern on the floor. And
Like
then,
dancing lights.
yeah, somewhat, but much, much smaller.
Ooh.
Mm.
Can
Oh,
we check
And
it?
then, Jack,
yeah, let's go.
as you guys
Oh,
move in, wanting to check out that sparkling thing, you could have sworn you noticed someone at the very end of the hallway. But when you look up, try to focus on it, you don't notice anyone there anymore.
How far is the end of the hallway?
Hallway is about 30 foot, and every 5 foot, you would be able to. Not every 5 foot, every 10 foot. Yeah, 10 foot, you would be able to see doors on either end of the hallway. So there'll be door. Oh, eh, there'll be doors here, doors here, doors here. So they're just doors, doors, doors. Sorry.
Well, guys, did you just see that? Did you guys saw that?
so so what? Be
Did
specific.
we?
There's a lot of things to focus right now, my dear
There's
friend.
a pers- There's a person down. There's a. There was a person down at the end of the hallway.
Sorry, say what?
There was a
uh,
person standing over there.
did only Jack saw this?
Only
Is what you're
Jack
saying.
at first, but then when you look at Aurora, Aurora seems just as shocked as Jack, which kind of tells you the both of them saw it.
Oh,
I don't like these guys. I don't like this at all.
I don't like it
What? I
either.
mean, does
I
it?
mean,
Is it? Is
ghosts,
it?
skeletons, shadows. Those are normal undeads, right? This seems
I
like a different kind of undead.
I'm getting feelings of the knife house. I don't like those feelings.
You guys do?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
just I'm gonna just do while like my brain is just rattling trying to look into this hallway. Are these like fake doors that could seem to lead to anywhere, or like based on the structure of the church on how we entered it? Could
This
have
is the basement.
could
It could be anything.
Yeah, it could be anything.
Yeah,
There's
it could.
nothing obstructing construction like this
It,
logically.
if you go further down south in this map's case, there should be a lake if you go further down this way.
Done. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So weird. It's still feasible, but wait. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna keep. I'm trying to now like do mental
Well, talking about
gymnastics.
unfeasibility, you could have sworn you went down like 10 steps down the staircase just now. But the ceiling of the room previously that
Was
you're
so
in is
high.
20 foot high.
Oh
If you
wait,
want to
no,
talk
now
about
yeah, that
illogical, that's where the illogical starts right there.
hmm hmm. I don't. Okay, yeah, that something is messing with our perception of reality. This is not good at all. Uh,
Or someone just put a teleporter some. We're in a different plane.
I always like your optimism, my friend. I
What do you
wish I
guys
can
do?
follow it.
So, Delilah, you wanted
If
to
this
test
is
one of the doors?
if
So,
this is an illusion, can I try to break the illusion, because usually when you break through the illusion, you can see
yeah, yeah. Go
you can
ahead,
see that
roll.
it's an illusion, right?
Go ahead, roll investigation check for me real quick. As you try to test the walls, put your hand through like the plants, the vase, try to see if it is not real, but everything you touch, the walls, the table, the floor, even the carpet, it all makes sense. It all seems real.
I don't know, Delilah. Everything looks real to me.
Um. Okay. So does the hallway does the mold like grow sparser? I forgot. Sorry, DM.
This room is untouched by the mold, untouched
Untouched.
by the
It's like it's
entrails,
never been there.
chaos. Yeah, it's like
Mm.
you know how like after a while there's gonna be dust, and then like people do something, be blood spatter here, dried blood, the flesh might grow, and then people might tread with footprints and all that. None of that. It's almost
None of
like
that. None of that.
what how the room was left behind back then. That is how it is right today. You can see.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Um, none of us has stepped into the hallway, right?
No, none of you. You guys are just like peeking in, seeing the light on the floor.
Do you
Why
want
don't
me
you
to
take the
just
first step?
walk in first?
Astrid, you want?
No. I really don't want to, but
Go
guess
go ahead,
I'm not
Astrid.
going anywhere.
All right. So Astrid, you're gonna
Mm.
just walk in, yeah?
Yeah, just take a couple of steps in.
All right. Roll wisdom saving throw for me real quick.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let's see. And I don't get any advantage or disadvantage, right?
No, just roll wisdom save. 17, that's good.
Let's go. Let's go.
Astrid, as you walk inside, can you tell me a little bit about your first crush?
Oh,
Oh,
what's that? Oh no, this is Shepa shit.
This is
well,
Shepa shit. Wait, what?
if I
Oh,
recall correctly, when I was about 12 years old, I was having trouble with my wagon, so I had to go get some nails from the local carpenter. And there
Wait.
was a guy that just started working there, and I forgot his name. Let me get the fucking doc ready. Mm, Hold on.
Wait, you had the wagon when you were 12?
Well, it was my parents' wagon.
Oh, okay. Okay. That makes
I
sense.
mean, you could also have multiple wagons throughout
Yeah.
your life.
But when you're 12, she said hers, and sorry,
Yeah.
momentary lapse of
Well, they
That-
gave
that-
me their wagon, so I
There
called
you
it
go.
mine.
There you go.
yeah, yeah.
Right. So, what's this guy's name?
Uh,
It should be on Discord if you want to quickly open it.
it's Maurice.
Maurice, all right.
Yeah. And he was a tiefling.
Uh-huh.
I remember you told me about Maurice. Okay, okay, okay,
And,
okay.
and what
I
happened there?
remember Maurice.
And I went there to get some nails because that's what my parents asked me to get.
Uh-huh.
And I could not remember anything because I was so distracted watching him try to put iron into a barrel and he couldn't even pick it up. I kept thinking to myself, wow, that guy is so pathetic. I want to help him.
My God.
And for some reason, the moment you step into that hallway, that memory came back to you for a moment, and you kind of like shake it off. You're not sure what the hell happened there, but something kind of pulled back that memory for some reason.
But nothing is trying to attack me in here, I see.
Nope, nothing yet.
Okay, I'm gonna signal to them that it's safe for now.
Oh, we are so screwed. Wait, DM, is the figure, the silhouette of the figure still there?
Nope, nope,
I'm
it's
gonna
not there.
try
It's not
to-
there. It's not there.
Not there anymore. All
No,
right.
no.
Well, if uh, Astrid says it's fine, Delilah also gets in, but then weapons drawn. DM at the point
Alright.
weapons drawn.
Weapons drawn, and you step in. Wisdom saving throw.
Uh, saving throw, right? DM.
Yep. Wisdom saving throw.
Wait, is this the charm effect? Will this lead to the charm effect?
Shrug. Roll wisdom
I have
saving throw.
advantage if I have advantage if so is the thing.
Duly noted. Wisdom saving
Okay,
throw.
all right, then I don't think it.
12. All right. You step into the room, Delilah, and immediately your mind falls back to one particular memory in your past. You tell us a little bit about your first crush, Delilah.
Oh no. Shepa
Ah,
shit.
give me a sec. Give me a sec. I have
Everybody's
written it
preparing.
somewhere, but-
Everybody's preparing their backstory. Shit.
Well, there was this one particular evening when I was strolling the gardens,
Mm-hmm.
disheartened that my parents still wouldn't see me as valued or think my or just they are choose to care for how I acted today, and the house apothecary, the one we had, was bringing had they had the son. He was a wizard. I don't the name slips me at the current moment, but he was kind of cute, tan olive skin, and he liked talking about flowers. Uh, he was like, again, apothecary, so traditional medicine, not the cleric types of folk. And he broached about how the flowers also had some medicinal effects, and I sort of had that lingering memory stuck. I don't. It often crops up.
That memory comes back as you pass through that threshold. It kind of like dazes you momentarily, but you're able to shake it off. You're fine. And you
Sorry, I
move
didn't.
forward.
You cut off DM. I didn't hear.
You're able to just shake off that memory. It's just you just feel
shake it
weird
off.
that you suddenly recall that again.
Yeah. Okay. I did mention it just comes up sometimes, but yeah. I wouldn't think it's a weird. So yeah, I
So
act
yeah,
normal.
Astrid and uh, Delilah now are inside. Jack and Bree going in as well.
DC's
What do they look like as they go through it?
Nothing. They walk. That's it. They just walk in.
No, I mean, do I see an expression? Do they look like or do they?
Insight check. What's your passive insight? Yeah.
Yeah.
17.
17. Oh yeah, you see like there's a moment like some of them maybe like actually what are your expressions? It's just like a split second expression, but how did you look like? You both of you, were you smirking, smiling, a little bit blushing? What were you? What was
Delilah,
expression?
minor contentness and a smile, breaking her tension.
All
But then
right.
it comes back.
And what about you, Astrid?
I'm just gonna. I don't really know. I don't recall what my face looked like that odd years ago.
No,
Oh
no, no.
at the moment.
At the moment when that memory resurfaces for a
Recall.
bit. Yeah. What was your character like? How does your character look like? Was he smiling? Something?
Kind of like just in awe with like big, wide, sparkly eyes,
Oh.
like
Ooh.
like seeing like a a fairy for the first time kind of look.
Oh, hey, I want to see Jack go in.
Wow.
Alright. I'll walk through.
Wisdom saving throw, Jack.
No. It was enough.
Just to preface DM, this wouldn't feel intrusive, right? It just whoa.
Oh,
Jack walks inside. No reaction.
Damn. Ah,
That's either sad
skip
or
next
pretty
story.
cool.
no.
Alright, come on, Bree. There's nothing here.
Okay. Wait, I said the Aurora's not here. No! Come on, can
We
crit
can
roll
ping
later.
them.
Hold on,
Okay.
let me.
That could be the next
I'm
lost. That could be the next lost in the moment question. Who's your first crush?
Oh my god, okay. I I see people go in and I'm
Uh-huh.
like, ooh, I don't know if Aurora, I assume she could make it because her
Uh-huh.
wisdom's quite high.
Uh-huh.
Um, like uh me as the player assume that she will make it because her
Uh-huh.
wisdom's quite high, so probably it's like 2 for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Um, with Jack and Aurora not showing anything, but then I see Astrid and Delilah being very like in awe. I'll take my chances and I'll go in as well.
Go ahead.
Just
Wisdom
be open
saving throw
and
for me.
like, oh, is there any blessing?
God damn.
20. Bree, you walk through slightly disappointed. Don't feel anything.
Aww. Hey, Aster, what did you see? You were like happy for I don't know. It's like you just saw a fairy.
I got a glimpse of a memory of the first time I saw an old friend of mine.
Who wasn't Maurice?
It
Oh,
could
wait.
have been.
Mm. Oh my god. Wow. What did I get anyone? Anything? Do you
Hmm.
see anybody too? Delilah? Do you remember? Yeah.
Wait, above table, does Bree know about Maurice and Astrid's backstory, or
Yes, yes,
am I
yes. That
missing it?
that's why
We
Bree said.
I was just all right,
we
all right,
talked
all right.
about it before.
Yeah, I'm forgetting about it, but you guys came together, so yeah. Never mind. Uh, uh, Delilah like blinks for a moment, looks at Bree, and is like, I don't. I was thinking of positive things to not freak out at the moment. It's just find out of something pretty nice from my past. That's it. And I'm gonna look at one of the doors. I think the one to our right, so the top one, DM. Seeing down, we're closer. Is the doors? Do they look? Is there any differences to the neighboring door?
I mean, the door designs are similar, but there are minor differences. There's scratches a little bit different. Some of them had decorations on the door. Some of them had, right? Some of them had like a what do you call a frame, and then on it the text is a little bit faded, but you see "Home Sweet Home," that kind of stuff.
Delilah's actively trying to not look at Bree to not notice. You're just trying to pay attention at something else and
Mm-hmm.
going to trail off from that question that Bree said.
Okay. So a nice thing then. Jack, you didn't see anything? Shock.
Oh, sorry. Uh, like I said, I saw a person standing in the hallway. I thought
No,
you guys didn't see anything.
no, I mean, never mind. Okay. Well, let's just move on. Is
You're
uh
acting weird, Bree.
no, it's just some people got the bliss, some people did not, and I'm just trying to figure out why. Because I guess I also never felt the bliss.
The bliss.
Yeah,
Bliss. What?
The
Whoa, what?
bliss.
The
I
Is
bliss?
don't
that a
know, the
Shepa
bliss,
thing? Is that
the
a
bliss
Shep?
of love.
Well, have
I
you
see
ever
why
been
the
in love?
Maybe
not
that's why.
really, I guess.
Well,
Maybe
there you
that's why I didn't
go.
get
Well,
any.
the cleric of a love goddess not having any love. That's sad and ironic. Anyway, door
Oh
number one,
no.
everyone.
Oh no. But it makes sense though. Jack and Aurora not getting any because we get
Oh,
uh, shall we, everyone? I put my hand on the knob, ready to twist. That sounded yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Right.
Hope you don't die.
Yeah. Ready to actions, anyone? Just in case. Delilah push or pulls the door, depending
I'm
on
gonna stand
where the
I'm gonna
bolts are.
All
stand
right.
as far away as I can.
You push open the door, and inside you see something just so out of place, something so extraordinary that it shocks you to your very core as you see a normal bedroom. Like
No.
the most normal thing you've seen so far. No destruction, no wreckage or anything like that. It's a bedroom with a twin bed, with a queen bed at the center, two pillows, a bolster at the center, The what do you call the uh bed sheets are like pink in color. There's like a pair of blankets at the bottom, one blue, one pink. You see there's a wardrobe on the side. There's still some clothes inside it as well. You see an
And
unfinished portrait at the center of the room of kind of like a man and a woman. The man is sitting, the woman standing, kind of like a family picture kind of thing. Um, yeah, it just seems like a normal room. The only difference is it's been left alone for a while, so there's a thin layer of dust on everything.
how how unfinished is the painting? Like
Uh,
no face unfinished, or just the silhouette type of
uh,
unfinished?
they've gotten the sketch down, but in terms of
Ah,
coloring, they've only colored the top half of the man and some of the background. That's it.
I see. Personal, no personal effects. It all looks.
Oh, there are personal
When I say
effects on the table. You can see there are like some gold bracelet. There is a pair of platinum rings on the table. They are inside of a box with a velvet lining on the inside. There are makeups left on the table. There are books on beside the bed. There's an empty glass of water next to the other side of the bed. Seems normal.
I'm gonna look back at Bree. Bree, does your is the temples? Do they? I don't want to sound brash, but are they more or less could be hostels for couples as well?
Maybe.
I swear, I've seen more learned clerics. I, well, folks, do you want to enter the
Why? Why are you so uncomfortable?
this
It's not like anyone's doing
this?
it right here.
I mean, hmm. How can I say this? I mean, I've never been in love, I guess, and this is just so weird from our new normal, which is, and then Delilah has like her dagger pointing to the outside of the hallway, directly at the moat. Like that was our new normal. This is now weird. It's just whiplash. Apologies, I'm talking nonsense.
Okay. Well, don't think. I mean, is it untouched, this place? DM?
It's just a thin layer of dust on everything. Or not thin, thick layer
Ah.
of dust on everything, but yeah.
Well, I mean, don't think this place has really have been used so for a while, so I don't think you need to worry about it.
Should we check the other doors? Do you?
I would be
Uh,
the same. But yeah, let's go check it.
Alright. You go over, check the other room, and it's more of the same. More rooms, more setups. The people on the inside seem to kind of like have their own uh hobbies, that kind of stuff. Some of them are centric on gardening. There's like old potted plants down there, kind of dried out. Some of them are more focused on embroidery, and then others are more focused on just general book reading. It's just a mixture of different rooms, but all of them are twin beds. Not twin beds, queen beds. They're definitely made for people living together.
Oh, how nice.
Until you
Are there
get to this
any?
particular room down here, instead,
oh,
it goes down to a hallway. And this hallway opens up to a
Oh,
large room down here.
Mm.
ooh, Maybe this is like the
Mm.
king's suite or whatnot. Let's open. Let's go.
Hmm.
Yeah, you all go down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go down there.
All right.
Then the way to go.
All of you make your way out, and upon exiting that hallway, you immediately feel that kind of like cold sensation returning, as well as you begin to
No.
feel like you whatever protection or moment of kindness that was there just now has suddenly just faded out. And as you enter this room, you begin to hear voices, and then you hear
Mm.
slashing noises, like chopping noises. That looks
Oh
good enough.
no.
As you hear a loud, as you
Oh.
hear kind of like bubbling noise, you now begin to smell as well some kind of food being made. As you smell a little bit of garlic there, some cooked meat,
I think it was
uh,
the vampire.
and you hear kind of like more scratching noises. Oh no, no, no! You don't want to eat it like that. Wash it first. Oh, fine.
There's two
As you hear,
voices.
yeah, there's two voices at the moment. As you hear footsteps some more, walking away, and then you hear, "What are you doing? That looks rotten. Look, we kill people, but we still have standards. All right, find a
My
different
God,
one."
people.
Oh my. Wait, is this? Does this voice sound similar to Lobtar?
No,
Okay.
there's a lot
Different
less
character.
craziness in there.
Okay.
There you go, much better. Clean that up and put it in. People are hungry and don't want to be killed again.
Again.
They're hungry.
God. I'm gonna
They must be
okay,
cooked.
sneak. Yeah, sneak DM. We're gonna sneak.
All right, all of you gonna immediately stop, try to make a more stealthy approach, and as you guys enter this room, you know what, Jack, you would be smart enough. You have the light spell on you.
Yep.
Oh, turn it off!
Oh.
Turn it
So
off!
the,
Turn
the-
it off!
so
Ready to
upon
turn it
hearing that,
off.
you turn it off.
Yep.
All right, you
We're gonna
turn it
sneak in,
off.
right? Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna turn it off.
Yeah. Anyone who doesn't have it hold someone's hand, or yeah.
Wait. Instead of turning it off, can I put a cloth over it so that it's not as bright, but I can,
Sure,
use it as
sure,
a
sure,
dim
sure,
light to
sure,
see.
sure.
Yeah.
You make your way closer and closer, and as you get closer towards the next room, the smell of food gets stronger, the conversation gets louder. There is actually a source of light coming from the next room. It is larger rooms than the bedrooms that you see. You see rows and rows of stone table. Most of them are empty, but all of them have kind of like a bowl carved into them. So all of them have this kind of like divots into all of them. And you see there are a bunch of like different cutleries and tools, cooking tools that are hung along the walls of this room. And then at the very far back, you see the only table that is currently being used. As you see, a whole slew of meats, vegetable are placed onto that stone table that you see just now, and you see in the divot it's filled with water where someone is washing the meat, washing some kind of meat. At the back they are cooking up some kind of stew in a massive cauldron. As you see, three individuals are just preparing food by the looks of it. They don't seem to notice your presence just yet, and they are just focused on prepping this meal. The one that's doing the tasting. All right, that's good enough. Put it in the bowl and get ready for dinner or lunch or whatever. I'm hungry. Get to it. What do you guys do? From here, you would also be able to see a door. Oh, You would be able to see a door over here, and then an archway that leads outside over here.
Ooh.
Oh, that does not make sense then. Does or wait?
Outside of this kitchen.
Okay, this is an approximation. Right, right. Sorry.
What do you guys do?
Uh, cannibal number one and cannibal number two. I'm just gonna call them as I see it. Are they proportionally disfigured? Are they undead? Are they?
From the light that's coming from them, it's a little bit hard to see, especially with the hood they're wearing over themselves. Go ahead, a perception check for me, actually.
Perception. I just realized I had keen senses.
All
And
right.
yep, that's pretty good.
With a 19, you would be able to notice that they are, well, humanoids. You see, one of them is a half orc, another is a human, another one is a human as well. The three of them are just, cooking something. But you do notice with that 19, all of them have that black tattoo that runs from the top of their head across their face, then down their necks.
Like the cultist?
That is right.
Oh,
Okay.
ah. Okay, there's it. No statue close to us at the moment, right? In this room,
Statues?
or is it?
What
The
statue?
Statues
statue
that they are
visage.
pointing.
The statue of
Yeah.
the elven goddess. You don't see them at the
Yeah.
Mhm. So if even if we take them down, they're gonna go to the closest one. We're assuming. I'm assuming, and they're gonna alert all their friends. It's a bad idea. It's just Delilah's voicing out their opinion. We want to head back. Check the other door first.
The other doors are just bedrooms, right?
Yep.
Almost.
All the other doors over here are just bedrooms.
I'm referring to the one in the main hall with the vigil of the goddess.
Uh, we at least wait until they're finished cooking and then see where they send the food into.
All right.
All right. I'm okay with that.
So you guys stay hidden as these guys prepare the food, and once they're done, you see them pouring into a tray containing a bunch of bowls, basically. So there's like at least 10 bowls in there as they pour the foods in, and then another tray with another 5 bowls being poured out as well. And the three people, the leader, the half orc that's been leading all these people this whole while. All right, so you guys go to the blood room and you head towards the inner chambers. I'll just finish up and then we can eat. Okay? Alright. Shoot. As the two people leave the room, you see both of them exit through this door over here.
Okay, the blood room. Okay, I see.
Yeah, they exit over to that area and then they go off to a direction that you don't see anymore. The half orc that remains in the room, he looks at the food, puts them back into the crate, starts wiping down the table, making sure everything's clean and proper. Basically, completing their chore, basically cleaning up the place.
Oh, how punctual for cultists. This is weird. Right.
Sweet. Wanna mess with them? What do?
My vote is let's
What?
explore more.
Where do you want to
Sorry,
go?
DM.
What do you want to do? Yes.
Blood room is left of. Is the left door the right door? Blood room or both rooms that the
Both
two
of the
people left.
people went this way. You're not sure where else they go. They just know they exit that door.
Do you guys want to go here? Like, because again, if if we either restrain them or prevent them from dying. Hey, wait, no, I think I have a hold person's scroll. We could try
Um,
restraining them.
they all left, right? There's one more guy.
There's one guy.
There's only
He
one.
finishes up cleaning and then places the cauldron aside, places the boxes aside. He tests this door over here.
Okay.
Turns around and begins walking away outside here as well. And
Oh, okay.
leaves the room empty for you guys.
Well, there's one more room that we can check.
Oh.
And it's
Damn, being
perfect for you,
patient.
Delilah, our lock
Yep.
picking master.
No, yep, we're not doing this again. Either Astrid, like, just smash the hinges. We don't need to, like, break doors. Full doors. And then break a door, but we're not gonna
What
break a full
happened
door.
to being stealthy? Aurora pipes up.
Yeah.
You might want to try that lock picking again.
We don't see any
Okay.
thief stalls on our way here.
None that are just lying around, if that's what you're asking.
Uh, Delilah has a set, right?
No, I don't. That's why I also failed. I shouldn't be able to do it.
Oh, we don't. Okay.
I am not rogue. I am hunter.
So, what do you guys do?
Morbidly curious. I'm going to inspect the blood and the meat that was like I'm sure most of it is cleaned up, but then whatever rough elements that uh they might have like incompetently left, could I check if it's the type of blood? See, I like would I notice if this is more humanoid blood or an animal blood? I don't know if
A
there was a
little bit
difference.
hard to detect just by appearance. But
I will lick the
Delilah,
blood.
you make your way inside the room then, and begin investigating the area where they are working on. The rest of you, what do you guys do? You got men as well, wait in the hallway, what do?
Hmm. Delilah's being stealthy, right?
That is correct.
So we keep an eye out.
I agree. We should keep an eye out.
So you guys are in the hallway, or you come into the room? That's the main thing that I want to know. Where are you keeping your eye out?
I
I'll be in the
guess
room with Delilah.
Alright. Bree?
then I'll be in the hallway.
Alright. As Bree
Wait,
went into the
where
room.
could where could they come in? Could I see them from the hallway? Possibly? If anybody were to come?
So Bree, you run over towards the hallway and look outside. Jack, you come in here and keep an eye inside the room. What about you, Astrid? Where do you go? What do you do?
I'm going to stand guard wherever see fit. I don't know which way they went because
They
my
went
screen
out
wasn't open.
here, and that's all you know, because you guys were hiding in this
Right.
hallway for the longest time.
Right. I guess I can stand guard, make sure no one gets attacked.
Stand guard where?
Just a second. Oh, in
In the hallway?
yeah.
So Astrid watches the hallway. Bree, you watch over the kind of like dorm area over here, and Jack and Delilah, you guys both went inside the room. Jack keeping watch while Delilah investigates that corner. So Delilah, go ahead, roll investigation. Everybody else roll in perception, please.
Perception. I'm gonna percept things. Is it
Being no stranger to blood, I will sniff and also morbidly taste.
Sure. All right.
Just
So Astrid, you keep an eye on the surrounding from there. Nothing seems to jump out to you just yet. Bree, you stand in that hallway, keeping an eye on the otee side, trying to see if where the cultist went out just now. But given that you hid in here for so long, waiting for that last cultist to leave, you don't see any activity from where you are at right now. So you just keep an eye on your surrounding and observe. While Jack and Delilah, both of you, walk inside and start dealing with the kitchenwares and all the stuff. You tasted the blood, trying to figure out what the thing that was being eaten just now. You're not familiar with the taste of this blood over here, but you try to look around, try to see if there is anything that would give you a clue to what is being cooked there. And you look at the trash can where you would be able to see some remains of like bones and stuff. So you kind of take it out, kind of look. It is some kind of thick bone for sure. You try to figure out from what animal it was. And then you lower it to your thigh and you realize it kind of fits just too perfectly.
oh god.
What is that mean?
Okay. I will try to return the bone to not look like it's been disturbed or rummaged in from the pile as best as possible. And I'm gonna look into the door that the last guy tried to open up. Is it locked for
Right. So
us?
while you are doing that,
Mhm.
Jack, you keep an eye on the surrounding. You look outside, try to see if there is anything that would be of note to you. First thing you notice. One sec. First thing you notice is the room is actually much larger than you first originally expected. Oh no. The room is actually much larger than you first originally expected. It's slightly larger, maybe around that distance right there.
Okay.
Yeah. Second thing you notice is the big fuck off wall of flesh that is standing right over here with a bunch of eyes and mouth and teeth and arms that are just like dangling out from the wall, as you can see
My
the wall
God.
moving up and down, breathing by the looks of it.
Oh no. So at least we know what they're feeding the food, the meal to.
Oh, right.
But
And
I don't see the guys, right?
you do not see the guy. Instead, on the other side, you see another door. Right over here. Lead somewhere else.
They went over there, I guess. I look at Delilah. Well, Delilah, seems like they're not here. Do you want to try the other door?
I'm going. Are you referring to the door close to the garbage can where I found the remains of a human, or
Yep.
are you referring? Okay, yep. DM, I am no finessing it like that botched attempt of lockpicking. I'm going to actively try to like wedge my knife and try to damage the door
All right.
hinge.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, roll strength check for me as you try to do that. Yeah, strength check, please.
Yeah.
Oof.
Alright.
Mm.
You try. You jam your dagger in a little bit and try to twist and pull, trying to damage the hinge or maybe where the lock is, and you try to again, kind of causing the rest of you to cringe a little bit at the loud sound that Delilah's making right now. But so far, you don't see anyone approaching, and that's when Delilah, you notice one of the double doors over here, that's opposite of the hallway that you're watching over here, they open.
Oh my god.
As you see one of
Did
the
I notice?
sorry, not Delilah, Bree. Sorry, Bree.
Oh.
Bree would
Oh,
notice the
yeah.
double door opens as you see the person that one of the humans that was sent out just now came out of that room, carrying a tray, but no longer carrying bowls anymore, as he makes his way down and disappears into the darkness.
Oh, what? Oh,
Oh no.
button coming back.
Almost at the same time, Jack, you would notice the wall of flesh begins to part open to create a hallway, archway, where you see two persons begin to walk out from that as well. One of them carrying an empty tray, another one is the half orc, and you guys would be, they would immediately notice the coming from what Delilah's doing right now, and the two of them snap their head in your direction. Go ahead, roll stealth check for me, please, Jack. And for Delilah, stealth check with disadvantage, please.
Oh no!
No.
Oy, boy. Ah!
As,
Oh no!
as I'm hide trying to hide.
As you're trying to.
I'm gonna telepathically tell everyone.
Uh-huh.
Run, run. They're here. Let's go.
As you do this, trying to convey the information, the two of them kind of look in your direction a little bit, and the half orc begins to walk forward closer towards you, holding a ladle in his hand, and it's kind of quivering a little bit. Oi! Anyone there? As you see his steps forward.
I'm gonna slowly move out through this way.
All right,
Oh,
Delilah,
shit.
you are over
Delilah was
here.
probably here.
Yeah,
Yeah, I will try to nudge between one of the tables.
between the tables,
Like,
try
like,
to.
Bill-
Yeah,
Is
Yeah.
this an archway or is this a door?
that is. If I call that's an archway.
Oh, that's an archway. Okay.
I don't think a collapse would satisfy their worries.
Oh no.
All right.
Walls are missing
no.
now.
Ignore that. Yeah. So what do you guys do?
Let's move. Move, Delilah. Move.
Move. I will hide myself.
So you try to hide
Yes.
in between the tables. Jack, you're easily able to kind of scurry away towards the hallway where you see Astrid is keeping watch, and also Bree keeping watch as well. But the half orc, now followed by the two humans behind him, begins to walk inside, trying to keep an eye on the surrounding, look around for a bit, and starts walking in between the tables. The two human kind of wait out at the corner here. Go ahead, roll another stealth check for me, please, as this guy's walking through.
Both of us?
Just Delilah.
This is some alien shit. Let's go.
Oh, there you go.
As Delilah makes her way in between the tables, you actually were able to get behind him as the half orc walks over towards his cooking station just now. Looks around for a bit, tries to see if there's anything strange. You take that opportunity to scurry in between the tables, make your way towards the alley, towards the hallway that you and your friends walked through just now, and you're able to get out of there seemingly unscathed. Nobody notice you as you make your way out. So there you go. And as you guys scurry off over here, trying to keep yourself hidden, you hear the person coming from there just shouts, "There'll be rats." Anyways, got the food here. You guys prep the table. You got a new book to read? Yeah, I think there's still legible book. Kind of like love story shit, the usual. Oh, we
Still
should
legible?
go. We should go outside sometimes. Get the better books. There's already love stories in here. Yeah, well, it is some kind of like love temple or some shit.
I could
You
I
carry
can help
this.
him get the book.
Let me see if I can get some wine. Ooh, you're gonna be mad at this. Ah, fuck it. Grabs a bottle from under the table, and the three of them begins walking out, and then out of view. You guys, he's still hidden in that hallway. Not detected just yet.
Wait, sorry. I need to digest the conversation. Were they talk? So the three humanoids, the half orc and the two humans, they were just conversing with themselves and not talking to the door. Or am
Yeah,
I?
they're talking to each other. Yeah.
Okay, I
Why?
thought they
Why
were
would they
having
be talking to the
conversation.
door?
I thought they were having conversation with someone behind that door.
Right.
It's just yeah. Never mind. I am aimless at the moment. Bree, you are leading this whole venture. Your move. You go
I
where you
want
go
that
at the
book.
moment. Okay, I'm sorry. Only
Or
is the hmm?
or we could go towards that voice, save him, and then have him help us to defeat these cultists. And then I get all the books. I get that book.
I,
A good plan. Now, which way to the catacombs?
I don't know this way.
I have a sneaking suspicion it is either the flesh wall that Jack witnessed or it's the door that I tried to broke open as well. It's one of the two.
Do
Seems.
we know which direction the voice was?
It's inside our
The
head.
It was inside of her head, so I don't think there's an origin.
Voices are
Okay.
in your head.
Then catacombs. Is there no sign to the catacombs?
There's no signage. Yeah, if that's. Oh, actually,
Oh,
perception check for me real quick.
Ooh,
As you
perception.
look around, trying to find, directions or anything like that. Everybody can roll.
Shit.
Not
perception.
great. Yeah, all right. Better. So Jack and
How long is the
Delilah
perception period?
Jack and Delilah, as you look around, you would be able to notice some signage that kind of tells you what these rooms are, but they're not really, large signs like a kid in kindergarten telling you where they are. There's a little bit more subtle. You can find it if you look for it, actually. And Astrid, you've been seeing the signs the whole time. You just kept quiet because you thought everybody knows where the signs are. As you would notice that you would see outside this door, there would be a label that says couple dormitories. You would see over here, this would be the kitchen. And next to each of the stone table that I described, there are like rows and rows of stone table, there are names etched to the side of it. Mary and Luke, Joseph and Jack, Maria and Alfonso. Just a bunch of names and names and names along these tables. Some of them correspond to the names that you find in these rooms. Right next to the door, you would see storage,
Huh? Oh,
and you unfortunately do not see any signage that points towards catacombs anywhere. From at least in the section that you guys are at right now.
Um, so it's seeing that's a storage and then identifying what meat they're using. Our would-be captive could be in their storage. Pointing at the door again once more. That could be to a catacombs. We don't know where they're getting the meat.
Hmm. Well, if we can't find our way to the catacombs, then we just have to try all the doors, right?
Which one to go?
This one is locked. Let's go check this one.
I didn't add a text. Uh, oh, storage.
So all of you make your way back towards the hallway along the side here, and you guys make your way towards this double door. Is that right?
Yep.
Mhm.
As you,
Could we do a percept?
you don't have
Okay,
to.
that's very good.
You would see over here. You would see the sign says co-ed dormitories.
Co-ed.
Yeah. Dorms.
Oh, okay. So it's just the same layout as okay.
Let's
You
try
push
to
the
open
door
it up.
open. The door is a little bit heavy, but you would be able to slowly push it. Who's opening the door? Real quick.
Either me or Astrid, the frontliners.
Who would it be? I need someone who's opening the door.
I'll do it.
Astrid. All right.
Thank you.
Astrid, what is your perception? Is 13. Okay. So as you try to push the door, you feel a little bit of resistance. Not from, something behind it or something. It's more like there is rust on the hinges. If you continue to push, it's gonna creak. You continue to push open?
Do we want to run the risk of getting noticed?
Does anybody have oil?
Oh
Hmm.
wait, may wait.
Wait,
Lamp
I do,
oil?
I do. I
Are you sure?
Adventuring
have,
At
packs.
least have the
Yeah,
hinges.
I remember adventuring packs
yeah,
something. Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
All right. So you have oil as you guys toss it at the one of the hinges.
Not
Toss it, I don't know,
toss.
toss it like you open
Not
it and you
toss.
slowly
We
pour
like
it
dip a
over there.
knife or something.
Yeah.
And
This is
okay, so
WD-40, man.
with that oil flask, you'll be able to lubricate the lower hinge, but the upper hinge is slightly out of reach. How are you reaching there?
I mean,
Even
it's
for
me.
Astrid, how
Mage
big?
head.
It,
There you
it,
go.
yeah, it's me.
So you just so after lubricating the lower hinge, the oil flask just floats up to the second to about 10 foot up, and then lubricates the other hinges, which allows Astrid to push the door open without making much noise. And on the inside, you would begin to hear some kind of you begin to hear some kind of chanting for sure.
Um, it's not
As
lovely, is it?
you push the door opens, you would see First thing you notice is that there is a staircase that leads downwards a little bit, just to a lower platform. And then right in front of you, you see the entire room is flooded with blood.
Oh my god.
Just completely
Oh, wait.
like creating an ocean of blood almost directly in front of you. And then complete opposite, there is a raised platform that's slightly raised over the bloods as you see three people. They are in the action of kind of like holding someone by their arms, pointing their neck at kind of like a source of light from the other side of the room. You hear them begin to chant so on in the language that you don't recognize, as one of them raises a blade up in the air as he shouts, "Dear Death Mother, another one for you, so you may protect us." As he's holding the neck of a person on her knees, arms outstretched, being held by the two other cultists. You can see this person completely drenched in blood. Like the whole body is just red, seeming like she's been like dipped into that pool of blood around you just now. You just hear.
Are they were squirming, try to scream, like scream, not scream, but squirming out of the restraints, or
Passive perception, you is 14. It's a little bit far, so you're not quite sure. But with Jack, actually, Jack would notice that they're trying, but like they seem to be very weak. Just move slightly and slightly. Not much resistance is being given as this person brings the dagger right at her neck. Then begins to mutter again in a strange language. I'm sorry?
how many cultists, DM? How many cultists?
Three.
Just the two we've seen from the
3.
three, and then the one sacrifice.
That is correct.
Are we intervening?
Hello.
As you hear, Death Mother, this is for you.
I'm gonna
What?
ready action,
Uh,
mind sliver, just in case.
What do you do? The distance between you
This
and that person is more than 100 feet away.
oh,
What do we how
Oh, no.
far then?
I'm sorry?
How far
so
then?
how if we reach the edge of the blood pool, how far are we from the edge to their end?
About 100 feet.
Oh God.
Is
Okay,
that over?
I don't have.
You see
anything.
you see this. Most of your spells might not reach or something. What do you guys do as this guy places the dagger right on that girl's neck? Can hear sobbing coming from their end.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, let me check.
Uh,
Oh.
We're gonna go Nova or something. Well, let's
Um,
do this shit.
I pull out my crossbow, DM. I have my long range is 300 feet.
Uh-huh. As you try to shoot, Delilah. Yeah?
I'll do a guiding bolt.
Okay, so basically everybody's here, immediately pull out their spells, ready to shoot. In that case, we will see. Yeah.
I want to
Not
say, can I say we're not doing stealthy, right? So I'm just gonna say, as I fling a guiding bolt,
Uh-huh.
you will not desecrate this temple any further.
As
Yeah.
you throw that guiding bolt. Yes, Jack.
I'm gonna run forward, at least to get to 90 feet from the girl.
Uh-huh. Oh, and you're going to teleport her away from
pull her
that.
away, yeah.
We shall see, because the only thing that takes effect right now would be Bree shouting, "You will not desecrate this temple!" Throwing that guiding bolt. Everybody's in that motion. The problem is everybody's doing something right now. So we're gonna go ahead and roll for initiative, and we'll see
that's
who
so
goes
fun.
first.
Oh, this
I'm gonna
is
do
big.
it too. Tabaxis? Okay. Man. Oh, hey. Pretty fast this time.
Where's the sacrifice, DM? Where's the sacrifice?
Alright, let me just put a random image then. One
Wait.
second.
Isn't Vortex Warp 90 feet?
Yes, Vortex War is 90
Right.
feet. That's why she want to move in first and then do your thing. So go ahead.
Okay.
You can position yourself in that box there. And we'll see.
What box?
I'm
box?
drawing it. I'm drawing it.
What box?
Over here.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Position yourself anywhere you want. And let
So far.
us go ahead and roll. Astrid, roll initiative for me, please.
Where's the sacrifice?
Okey-dokey.
Hey, you
I'm
don't
go-
even
I'm
need
go-
the ruler anymore. You just hover over them, and you will
Yeah.
show.
If you select your token and then hover over the target, it will automatically show how
Ah.
far they are. Mods, baby, mods!
Oh.
Improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll just
finally a good
put
roll.
I'll just put this guy over here just for reference. But that's not how they look like. But that's how they are.
Okay. All right. So this is the woman that is drenched in blood, like the end of that movie. I forgot the name too.
Yeah, the one that goes through.
Mary.
What? Mary? Oh, I was referring to the one where they
Mary.
went through hell.
Harry.
Oh well, I'm not. No, it's the prom girl that has psychic
Carrie.
powers or what? Yeah, that
Carrie. All right.
Carrie.
It's okay, everybody. It's just big blood.
All right. So I'll roll for Aurora and let and Aurora rolls first. Great. Aurora will be back here and let us start on the initiative order, which with Aurora is going to look around and do the same thing as what you did. Oh, she doesn't have long range, does she? 60 feet. 100. Okay, guiding bolt is quite far, so she's gonna do guiding bolt as well.
That's right.
Did Bree's guiding bolt went off first? Or was that
Initiative,
your
initiative. Yeah.
turn? Okay, we're going initiative.
She's going to target the one that is holding the girl. 24 is a hit as she deals 13 points of damage onto this guy.
And
13 points of damage, and this person is now glowing so that you can do stuff to them. Alright, that is the end of their turn, which brings us next in order would be Delilah. What do you?
Whoa, 5 minutes.
Oh, 5
Whoa,
minutes.
5 minutes. All right. DM, I will try to dredge to the in the blood pool. Am I
Alright.
getting lower?
Yes, the blood pool will be half your movement speed.
All right. So moving from here, so that's 5 feet now, right?
Yes, 5 feet.
Okay.
Moving in, that's 10 feet.
15.
That's 10 feet.
Yeah,
Moving out of
10
that,
feet.
that's 20.
Okay, and then 30 is here.
One more, yeah.
One more.
Yeah.
Okay. What is 90 feet? 90 feet? 90 feet. 60 feet. All right. Yeah, I'll use my crossbow. And I will, yeah, I'll fire twice. No, I'll see what happens. I'll fire one at the one holding the knife first.
All right, go ahead. Roll to hit for me.
Oh, that's not what it is. Shift. Is it Alt select? Oh, there you go.
Alt click, yeah. That is a hit. Go ahead, roll for damage. That's a long shot right there.
You look at that bolt going.
90 feet though, so your attack should be at disadvantage actually.
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize.
Roll one more time. Alright, so attack still hits. It deals 9 points of damage onto this guy. Go ahead, make your second attack with disadvantage now. Natural one? No, not natural one. It's just... Oh, it is natural one. Never mind. The crossbow bolt flies off. Huh.
I will use a
Wait,
bonus
who are you
action.
targeting again? Is it the one that
I
Aurora
I
Yeah, the one that
Oh wait, no,
Aura
yeah.
shoots.
Didn't
with
Oh,
didn't I
advantage?
get an advantage?
the advantage on the first one, so it cancels out. Regardless, it still hits. The
Alright.
second one is still a nat
But
one though. As the person
yeah,
notices what's going on,
and I will.
and
Okay. Bonus action. Give me a check. Give me a sec. Uh, I didn't drink any of my potions yes after short resting,
uh-huh.
so I will my last one for the day. Which one is it? The extra movement. I'll give myself 40 feet of movement
All right.
now.
As you chug
So
that
let me
potion.
at least move one more. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Next in order is Astrid. You're across a room filled with blood right now, Astrid. You can see the girl over there is now just noticing you guys. What do you do, Astrid?
Let me see. That's only within 30 feet. Yeah. Um, I'm going to try and make it across here
All right, sure. Go ahead.
because I have that feat that doubles my movement speed.
Ooh, that's right. So with that, you
So
can move 1, 5, 10, 15. And then move forward would
yeah,
be 25. So you don't have enough movement to move one more square because your movement speed is, oh no, movement speed is 40. So you can move
yeah.
one more square. And then you dash, so you can move again. That'll be another 8 squares, but divided by 2, so only 4. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4. And then plus 1
And
more because of the combine, yeah. So you can still dash if
I
you so
use
wish.
my chain gauntlet to.
Ooh,
Is there like a pillar
yes.
or something over there?
These are the pillars that you can see.
Those seem to be within 30 feet, right?
Yep, they are. They're
Yep,
just within 30
exactly. I'm
feet.
going to pull myself towards one of those pillars.
All right, go ahead.
Preferably this one down here, so I
All right,
don't launch myself onto these spikes.
that is fair. Go ahead, roll me. Roll to hit, please. Let's see if you manage to
Right?
put the javelin through the stone. 26,
Okay.
definitely. You actually, the javelin actually punches through the pillar, pulling you across. Do you want to drop
Yeah.
down or you do want to hold on to the pillar?
Can I do that?
You can hold on, yes.
Can I attack from up here?
Uh, well, depends on what weapon you're using, but yeah, you can if you're holding onto the pillar, so you can attack
Yeah,
what you can see with
just
range.
scooch around so I can see from where I am.
Uh-huh.
Okay. But dash used an action. I don't think I get an extra attack, right?
I don't think you dashed, did you?
You said dash.
No, you have not dashed yet. You just use your feline agility thingy. You have not
Ah.
dashed yet, so you still have your full action.
Alright, I'm gonna huck a javelin at one of the bad guys.
All right, which one?
I only have a couple of javelins.
Which enemy?
One of the ones holding her.
One of the ones holding her. So this one maybe.
Yeah, I don't know which one she is.
She's the one in the middle there, like
Okay.
It's
this.
an
Yeah.
undead.
And just an
The one that's
example.
labeled badly injured.
The one that's labeled badly injured. That one's not holding her. That's the one holding the knife to her neck.
That's the one we should kill first.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Roll to hit with disadvantage because javelin's range is like 20, I think.
Is it? No.
I don't know.
Hold on.
Did not see it?
I don't see the range in that thing there.
Yeah.
I don't know
Like
either.
Pascal says it.
Thrown 30, 120. So it is still with disadvantage, but you are within range. So go ahead. With a 1, unfortunately, the javelin and falls into the hole. You're slightly above, so with that perspective, you'd be able to see the pile of bones and dead body around that central altar. How there are these veins that are coming out from that abyss, basically, that kind of runs along the floor of this entire room here. As
Or I'm not sure if you're aware, but there's a ticking clock there.
oh yeah, no, yeah, you still have your bonus action. You want to do anything? A second attack. You want to do anything?
That's not meant to be normal. I meant to click disadvantage. Hold
No
on.
worry. Just roll attack one more time. We'll take the lower
Yep.
one. All good. Go ahead. Roll for damage, please. 7 points of damage onto the guy at the center here. He is looking weak, but he is not down with a javelin and a crossbow bolt in his chest. That is the end of your turn, yeah? Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Whoa.
Perfect.
That's
God, that
a-
is
Easy
that's
stuff.
a
ominous. That is
resounding
ominous.
noise.
Next in order is Jack. Jack, you are very far back there. How are you gonna reach to her?
I'm gonna run towards here.
How far?
Next to-
How much is your movement speed?
30 feet, right?
30 feet. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay,
Is it
how
enough?
far- Oh, it's enough.
Just enough.
Let's go.
And I'm gonna target this girl.
All right. She's gonna roll a quick wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
She
Oh my
doesn't know
God.
that.
Yeah, she doesn't know what's affecting her.
Yeah, she just knows a spell is affecting her, and fuck you don't. There's nothing. You don't show like you're spellcasting, right?
Yep.
So she's gonna resist it. So Constitution saving throw, was it?
Yep. Constitution saving.
Constitution saving throw. What's your DC?
The DC is. Where's my DC? 16, right? Yeah.
And she rolled
Don't tell me.
a 15 as she disappears. And you reappear her where?
Behind me, I guess.
Or here, you can
As
put
she
here.
falls
Please,
into
not
the
on the
puddle
ground.
of blood. As she falls onto her knee, the blood
Here.
as she's on her knees, you can see the blood actually covers the entirety up to her waist. Even her hand is kind of like over to her elbow. Actually, for you guys running through the blood, the blood's actually on your knee level as you try to wade through this. It
I'm gonna
is
say,
deep.
I'm gonna say to her, stay calm. We're here to save you.
She looks at you guys, and just starts bawling. Just starts crying right there and then. Definitely not quiet. Which brings us to Bree. What do you do, Bree?
Yeah.
No, she's
I know
coming from
he's-
backup.
Yes. But should I waste it?
I realize the ominous hole could be origin of all the mess upstairs. Could be.
What is that hole?
You don't know. From where you are, it's just light
It's a hole?
light is emanating from that location over there. You're not sure what.
Oh, some Pennywise shit.
From Astrid's perspective, she would be able to see that it is a black hole. Not sure what's inside. So what do you do, Bree?
This is so good. This has been
Are
good so
these
far.
are these the backsies?
I'm sorry?
Are these the backsies?
No. These are hooded figures. You're not sure what they are at the moment. It's just the picture. So.
Okay. I will guiding bolt on the near death one.
All right. Go ahead. Roll to hit for me, please. Oh!
I'm mad. I'm mad.
How do you want to do this, Bree?
I mean, I did say you will not desecrate this temple any longer. Shit!
Dealing 40 points of damage
I
as
tried on the other one! Ah!
You should have gone for the other one.
Can't my damage with all his divinity and being in the temple of Shepa spill over to this one?
So like you throw the javelin hits him in the chest as he kind of like struggles to stand up. Then suddenly two more javelins came out of nowhere. Two more guiding bolts stabs him from a different direction from God knows where. As he falls down to the ground, the body kind of glows brightly as those javelins of light glows brightly as well, and he just
Is it possible, like, as he falls down,
uh-huh.
the last words that he hears is pray that Shepa gives you mercy on your way out?
As the body kind of glows and I don't know, almost unprompted, the body just explode and just blood and gore. The blood spilling everywhere, and this guy
but
is
they could come
gone.
back. They could come back if there's a.
Do
if
we
there's a
do we
thingy.
see do we see like a ghast appear out from the corpse?
No,
Oh
no
no, they
gas,
appear
no
in the
nothing.
statue. Right, no,
Yeah.
they appear from the statue. I forgot. Never mind.
That's the end of your turn, Bree.
Yeah.
All right, which brings us to these guys over here. He is going to start running.
Are
One,
you
two,
not
three.
surprised?
They are not. Oh, actually, they would be. Yeah, they would be surprised. So,
We kind of ambushed them.
yeah. You're technically ambushing them. So, no, they don't get nothing. Which brings us to Aurora's turn again. He's gonna move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's too far. It's gonna start moving again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be her turn. Delilah, what do you do?
Right. Just general observation. DM is
Uh-huh.
the only doors in this room the one where we took from the one with the sigil. Is that the only entrance to this room?
You can go ahead, spend your action to roll perception check.
Oh god. Yes. Oh, I see. Okay, no, I see one door, so I'm gonna assume that's not it. So never mind. I will trudge further, DM. So now with 40 feet of movement, I'll move 4 squares.
8 squares. Oh yeah, 4 squares. Yeah. Difficult terrain. Yeah. Forgot. Yeah.
Yeah. So so I'm gonna shout back to Bree. So are we just like full on assault, or are we just gonna save the girl and run back? What's our plan?
Which brings us to Astrid. What do you do, Astrid? You are hanging up the wall.
what?
You hear Delilah. Oh no, Delilah. You haven't finished your turn. My bad. Go on.
Yeah, I'm just shouting to Bree. Like, what does she want to do while also aiming at the cultists?
She can reply on her turn, but go ahead, make your thing,
Yeah.
do your thing.
Now with normal attack, right?
Is it within range? Yeah. 8 unfortunately does not hit. Neither
Jesus.
does 7 though, as the 2 crossbow bolts fly off, hits the wall behind them. That's the end of your turn, yeah? Anything else?
Yes.
Next in order is Astrid. Hanging on the wall, you hear Delilah shouting, asking for a direction. What do you do?
I think I'm gonna drop down from on top of the wall.
Alright,
Or pillar, really.
drop down,
Yeah.
and then?
Move. What do you mean direction?
What to do? You want to
Ah.
run or want to
Like
fight?
Yeah, the main goal was to save girl, or are we intending on finishing this?
I mean, does it look like this is where the flesh pit came from?
It very much looks like where the flesh pit came from. All of the veins
Then I
are coming out of it.
I guess we gotta finish it.
Then
And
finish
investigate.
it. Do we shall?
Alright,
Okay.
you move 1, 2.
I want to do a barricade here.
I'm going to use my chain gauntlet
Good.
again to try to
Alright.
attack one of them.
Object.
Alright, which one?
We'll do. Okay, they're both the same.
Chain Gauntlet's
This
range
guy.
is 30 feet. You need to move 1 more space closer. Then you can use it.
Come on, you can do it.
Alright, so go ahead. And over there, you can target both of them. So which one?
This one.
All right, that is a hit.
Ooh,
Go ahead,
nice.
roll for damage.
Ooh, mama.
Esther's been rolling well tonight.
Dealing 3 points of
Yeah.
damage onto this guy and gets pulled right next to you and is now
That was the
grappled, if I
bonus
recall
action. I
correctly.
still have 2
Yes,
attacks.
that is correct.
Yeah.
And as
Fuck
he's
shit
being
up.
pulled into me, I'm gonna wind up with my hammer.
Go ahead. As he's being
Yeah,
pulled, kind of like a what do you call the ball on a string, on a ping pong thing, the string. Tung, 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 tung,
Paddle
push
ball?
him back. Paddle ball. That's it. Go ahead. 12 does hit. Go ahead, roll for damage.
Yeah.
12 points of damage. Wow. Go ahead, make your second attack.
Attack damage.
I gotta double tap him.
12, that's another hit. There are other
not doing this on
numbers.
Another 12. Let's go.
Lucky 12. Whoa!
What the hell is going on?
12, 12, 12, 12.
this
Lucky
is not
number
Arc of the
12.
12.
Wrong campaign, wrong campaign. As you
Yeah, I just clock him a few times upside the head.
yeah, paddle ball him again and again and again, and you realize as he comes to rest, as you pull him in close, he's not standing in the blood with you. He's standing on the blood. Which brings us
Oh,
next
God.
in
I walk on
order
water.
to
Yeah, that watermark.
Jack. What do you do, Jack?
Well, I'm gonna stay there. Gonna aim at the paddle ball guy
All right.
and then produce flame in my hands and throw it at him.
All right.
Yeah.
Range 120 feet.
What?
Roll to hit, please. 18 is a hit. Go ahead, roll for damage. 10 points of damage onto the guys, and the fire begins to. Nope, wrong amount. As the fire begins to catch on his clothing a little bit, he's starting to get a little bit wounded, trying to put out the fire. That's the end of your turn. Anything else?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right, Bree.
So we have crying lady in blood, just knowing everyone.
So, the moment I go in, it's 10 feet gone. Is that it?
No. You spend extra movement speed to get out of rough terrain. That's how we
So
rule
if
it.
yeah, but then there's only 5 feet left, and it doesn't matter anyway. It's 25 feet that I need to cover, which I do not have. Astrid, can you bring him closer?
How so?
Like, I don't know, throw him 25 feet.
I can when I have the time.
Yeah. I guess in the meantime, I'll just bless.
Sure. For your blessing.
Shit, 30 feet. 30 feet is not useful. My god, unless I go in, I can't do much.
Woes of long
Step
range.
in a bit.
I can. Kind of stuck there though. I guess I'll go in. Oh my god, my shirt is white. My whole thing is white.
As you
You're gonna be
dip
as
in,
red
the bottom
I'll
part of
hike up
your
my skirt.
you hike up your skirt a little bit. All right, your white boots are now
Yeah.
stained.
My boots are so expensive. I can go up to here, I think.
All right,
Okay.
everybody is slow because the water is too high. Bree is slow because she doesn't want to get her dress wet.
Yeah. And I'll class bless.
All right, bless on the 3 people around you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Bless, bless, bless.
All right, so that's the end
Okay, maybe just
of
5 feet.
turn. All right. This is the end of your turn, which brings us next in order is... Let's do this, bless. It's dodging, but sure. Let's do this. All right, which brings us next in order are these guys now no longer surprised. He's right next to you. Astrid is going to start essentially position himself. Oh, he doesn't have any movement now, does he?
Oh, where does he know?
He is going to do this. Go. Oh. Go ahead, make me a Constitution saving throw, Astrid.
She's got this. She's a barbarian.
Bard. He's a
Come on.
bard.
Nat one for me.
Bard.
Good darn it.
Ah.
You feel your body momentarily.
That's higher, 'cause that's a contact.
Oh yeah. You feel your body momentarily feel lighter, but then you notice and plant your feet into the ground, allowing you to stick there. You're not going to be moved anywhere. That's the end of his turn, which brings us to this guy.
Well casted.
Is going to move in, raises his palm, and just go pop pop twice. One to your jaw, and another to your chest. First one to your jaw does hit as you take 19 points of damage. The blow itself doesn't feel that painful before suddenly you had this flashes of yourself being pushed back and stabbed into that skewer right behind you, and you flash back for a moment. You back on your current position. It would never happen, but the pain felt real as you take 8 points of piercing and 11 points of psychic damage. Second attack. That is another hit as you take this time 13 points of damage.
Oh my god.
So it's
Total,
on me?
yeah, total of 32 points of damage. Yes,
All right.
which brings us
Oh,
next.
I'm not raging.
Yeah, you're not raging, so you take the full 32. Which brings us next in order. Aurora sees that situation here. Gonna make your life a little bit nicer. She's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that is in range. That is not in range of Thorn Whip.
Really?
Thorn Whip is 30 feet. Yeah, he is 35 feet away.
Semantics.
In that case,
Can she prepare that action for when?
sure. Action, prepare,
Astrid.
Thorn Whip, bonus. No, she has the item that I gave her. Where is it? Shooting Star Amulet. That's a bonus act. Oh, that's an action. So she's gonna do that. Make a ranged spell attack with your wisdom as your spellcasting ability check. So there you go. Roll to hit and does hit as the creature takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage as basically a shooting star just falls down and hits this person. Actually, no. The shooting star does not hit this person. Never mind. Because the item does not work if there is a roof. And there is a roof.
What?
Oh. That sucks.
Yeah.
Actually need to be outside.
Yeah, actually needs to be outside that item. Brings us next in order to Delilah. What do you do, Delilah?
I'm so frustrated with this bow. I never get it to work. I'm not as good as Fontaine. But still, I shall persist, and Delilah will trudge. 10. Can I move one more space, DM, from here?
1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4,
it's
5,
40.
6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Yeah, 40. I'll move myself here. And again, twice.
I do.
Actually-
Bless.
Oh yeah, I also have Bless.
Yeah. So additional 1d4 to hit.
So wait, Aurora's
I-
turn. She's just gonna prepare Torn Whip.
Yeah, Thorn Whip. Prepare Thorn Whip.
Okay.
Delilah, seeing that it's relatively close, I'm gonna throw daggers instead. I'm
Alright.
gonna throw the hunter knife first.
Sure, go ahead.
Much more confident in that.
Still does not hit as the dagger clatters ting, 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 onto the
Bless.
floor. Oh, bless. Go ahead, roll 1d4. That is enough. Go ahead, roll for damage. 1d4.
Uh,
5 points of damage with your dagger as it sticks into this guy's shoulder. His blood now merging into the pool of blood under you.
second also throw from a dagger.
All right, go ahead.
1d4.
Are you sure this is a dagger? I thought this is a short sword. It's a dagger.
Is it?
Yeah, 15 is a hit. Go ahead, roll for damage. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's 1d6. This is a
it's
short sword.
Oh, I'm so sorry, DM.
Make an
Never
attack
mind.
with disadvantage then.
Yeah, just chuck this large piece of sword.
Yeah.
Alright. Roll one more.
That one does not hit
So
as the
that's
Tanto rolls
plus-
onto the
no,
floor.
No, wait, plus a 4, DM.
Oh, plus a 4, so 12.
Plus a
12
4,
barely
yeah.
hits. It does hit. Go ahead. Roll for damage.
8 damage.
8 points of damage onto this guy. All right, that is the end of your turn as the one short sword, one dagger stuck onto his body right now. Astrid, what do you do? Person in front of you
Don't
not
send it,
looking
please.
well.
Rotate him! Rotate him! Rotate him to here! Or move him here.
Okay. I'm just gonna
Move him
pick
in
him
front
up
of
by
you.
his shoulders and spin around in place.
You just like suplex him onto the other side, and just before he hits the ground, you see another rope flies in his direction. Let's see if it hits.
No! No
Thorn
way.
whip
It just-
attack. That is a
Why?
hit. It deals
Okay,
5
good.
points of damage as he is pulled 1 to 3 spaces closer.
I thought it's 10 feet.
It's 10 feet or 15 feet closer.
10.
10 feet closer. So here. As he takes 5 points of damage. That is really shitty. You can continue your turn, Astrid. As this person still grappled by you technically because the chain is still there.
You could actually, you could hit him before you throw him.
Yeah, like a paddle ball. Just smack him and he's like a yo-yo.
Again, alright.
Yanks him back.
Oh, let's go.
So go ahead, you reel him back. Go ahead, roll bonus action, please. Is your make your attack with your gauntlets?
This is cruel and unusual torture.
9, unfortunately. You try to pull him back with a gauntlet. The javelin just slips out from his torso instead, unfortunately. But you can still walk over there and bonk him if you want.
Sure, let's go for that.
Alright, so go ahead, roll to hit for me, please.
Yeah. I swear to God, if it's another 12.
21 is the hit. Go ahead, roll for damage.
It's the opposite. of
You
12.
just roll max on your damage. As you move it, the javelin slips out from this guy's torso, but you're already like in the motions of swinging forwards. You just lunge through the water a little bit, make a spin, and slam it across this guy's head as he is knocked down onto the floor, unconscious. And then explodes into just blood and gore everywhere,
God.
leaving you covered in gore a little bit, but that's fine. You're not unused to it. That's the end of your turn.
Hold on.
You should have a second attack.
There's
Are my
also
weapons okay,
still
Ian?
this one
Mm-hmm.
over here.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to just come around the pillar, and I'm just covered in all kinds of blood, holding up that bloody hammer. And
Uh-huh.
I feel like I want to make an intimidation.
We can use your passive intimidation for this one, which is 14. As you move over, kind of give this guy a look. This guy kind of looks at you a little bit, and in looking the blood that covers you, you can see that he kind of smiles back in a
Oh.
creepily seductive way. Seeing you covered in all that gore doesn't seem to have deterred him. In fact, you may have done the opposite. Jack, what do you want to do instead?
I mean,
now.
the girl was covered in blood, and you are too. So I
Yeah.
think you just basically wore their lingerie. You know what I mean?
That
That's not an image I needed, but hey, now it is. Jack. Oh, sorry. Actually, you still have your second attack. Technically, you want to do anything? Throw a javelin or something?
I could, but I think I might be running out of javelins.
All right. Okay. Which brings us next. Jack, what do you do? One person still over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna just throw my firebolt at it.
All right. Go ahead.
Yes,
Roll
very good.
to hit for me.
Oh, wow.
10. Phew. The fire gets engulfed by the black hole behind him. Does not hit.
Wait! You have D4.
Oh, D4.
bless.
Take the bless.
D4.
Maybe it hits. 50-50. That is a hit, actually. Go ahead, roll for damage, please.
Damn. Okay,
Noise.
plus is
What?
Oh
Low rolls.
shit!
Oh,
Oh
patterns.
shit! Oof.
My dice is tired.
Yeah, that's the end of your turn, Jack.
Firebolt has no modifiers.
Yeah, cantrips never had if anybody fire. Bree,
Oh,
what
yeah,
do you do,
but
Bree?
we're slashed with-
Man, I can't. I can't go forward. I'll just go forward. And he's still not anywhere close.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just gonna save an action
uh-huh.
to toll the sacred flame if he gets within range, just 60 feet away from me.
All right, gotcha. He at that position over there, kind of step to the side a little bit, seeing you guys over there. He raises a palm, pointing in your direction. Oh, oh, oh.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
It's
oh,
late, dear.
Mm,
Call it quits. Just
Yeah.
die.
eh, hmm.
Just
I mean, Astrid does
die.
that did try to intimidate him just now, and he is very attracted.
But he's very.
No.
Can you go ahead and
No,
make me
don't-
dexterity saving throw for me, Astrid?
Sure.
Oh god, I hate this place. I hate all of these people.
You are good as you suddenly see a large kind of like almost magical explosion in front of you. 20-foot radius, then I should be able to get you as well. Go ahead, make me a dexterity saving throw as well, Delilah. Both of you succeed, and you guys take 7 points of force damage, and you almost get knocked off your feet, Astrid, but you manage to catch yourself in time before you're pushed into the spikes that is behind you. That is the end of his turn, which brings us to Aurora once more. Is gonna try to wade through the water. 1, 2, 3. Gets over here. That is nowhere near that. She's gonna move again. 1, 2, 3. Gets over there. Which brings us to Delilah. What do you do, Delilah?
Quickly pick up the dagger and short sword.
That will be your action, trying to pick up both.
I have any things actually. You know what? Sure, I'm fine with that. Yeah,
Alright.
I need the weapon, so I'll
Alright.
pick them up.
Alright.
An action,
And you move.
and I will move myself to the pillar here.
Uh-huh.
DM, I'll try to like hop and parkour. Can I try to,
Oh,
step on
alright.
these webs?
Can you? What's your passive acrobatics for me?
Passive acrobatics.
Yeah.
Would be a 15.
15. Alright, you'll be able to do that, no problem. So you go 1, 2, 3. You can go, sorry,
So
1,
yeah, wait, I'm
2,
cutting.
3, 4, 5,
4,
6,
5.
7. You have to stop there. You don't have enough movement to jump
Alright.
across.
All right. I'll stay here then. Yeah.
All right. So So you see Delilah gets out of the blood pool and starts basically parkouring over the bunk beds that you see there, running over across to the other side. That's the end of her turn. Astrid, what do you do? The guy there tried to push you into the spikes and he's giving you this very sleazy smile. What do you do?
Can I return the favor by trying to push him into the flesh pit?
The hole behind him?
Yeah. Is that a good idea?
Yeah, I mean, your choice, man.
I think I'm just gonna, go over there and shove him in.
All right, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, unfortunately, you don't have enough movement speed. I'm not sure if you have the pouncing rage thingy, then you would be able to like. Oh.
I have I have instinctive pounce. As part of my bonus action when I enter rage, I can move up to half my movement speed.
That is correct.
So
bonus
I'm
action
gonna get a little
rage.
mad.
Yeah. As you rush forward, immediately go ahead.
I'm going to have the beast. The form of the beast is going to be claws this time.
All right, and go ahead, make your athletics check as you try to push him back. You make the check with advantage because you are raging. Easily knock him back 5 feet as he's teetering on the edge. You still have movement to get here. Go ahead, make your second shove to push him into the hole.
This one also with advantage?
Yep. You just get advantage on all strength checks. And he rolls a 15. How do you want to do this, Astrid?
I'm just going to pick him up
God.
entirely. Like, both hands. Just so angry at the way he's looking at me and just huck him into the hole with force.
As the person kind of like tries to wave back, tries to claw back at you as he throws down to the ground. You see the wide smile kind of like gets no longer sleazy but more curious as he turns around into the abyss as he disappears into the darkness. And that is where the combat ends.
That's so creepy.
I turn around, look at the girl.
The girl is now holding onto your cape, just crying and just begging at you. Please, save my friend! They're drowning! And that's where we're gonna end our session here.
Save what
today.
now?
Her
Who's
friend?
drowning?
My friends, they're drowning. Oh, I don't want. Oh, please, not a pool of blood. Oh.
So yeah, as you guys discover this room, you guys can figure out what to do next, as this girl is asking you to save her friends, by the looks of it. So yeah, we'll see what happens next. Thank you very much everybody for playing. We're gonna stop here for now. We're gonna meet back tomorrow for a little bit of Arcana 12, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye.
Bye.